Let's get your name and social security number.
What's your name? What'd you do?
Matt Counts. I got second place tonight with 10U Swordsoul, and then used the same list to top 5 the most recent Remote Duel Regional.
Nice.
All right,
let's get into it.
Let's go into the main deck first. Starting off with 3 Ecclesia. I've seen some lists play this at 2. She's literally the best card in the deck. Like, please play this at 3.
Yeah, that's what I was told. I don't know.
She's literally a free
crazy.
special. If they have 2 monsters on board, you normal summon Mo Yi. They say, okay, negate, okay, special this, go through all of my plays. Like, you have to play this card at 3. The rest is pretty standard. 3 Mo Yi, 3 Long Young, and 2 Taya. We only play 2 Taya because on his own he does nothing. But we're playing the 10 stuff. So he still becomes a starter whenever you draw any of their stuff, for the most part. Don't forget Long Young's effect. Everybody always does. For the 10 I'm running 3 Ashuna, 2 Vashuda, 2 Adhara. Note the mismatch rarity here. These cards just facilitate basically your safety net as well as helping you break boards. Ashuna by itself going first can net you like a +2 by recurring card advantage and having another card to pop with blackout. If you open any 10 and Vessel or Ashuna plus another 10 you get a free Chaofeng, which means they can't Nibiru you, they can't Valor you, they can't Gamma you, which is insane. The only thing that I would change about this ratio is adding 1 of the blue 10 just because it's a level 4. And if you're under Droll, that can really come up to still be able to continue your plays from there. And then hand traps, I'm playing 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, and then 3 Chalice. The logic behind Chalice is this helps beat Token Collector, going first or second. Most people aren't maining it, but
It's not really
still.
hand trap, but okay.
Well, for second it breaks boards.
True.
This stops Mechaba, this stops Winda. It basically does what Valor can't on your opponent's turn. So
I feel like it's just like more copies of Imperm almost too.
yeah, but it's fulfilling a different purpose. Still being able to activate this while you have cards on the field is insane.
That's true.
And it's really good for, again, just like helping to clear boards against problem stuff that this deck loses against, like Winda. For spells, 3 Emergence, 3 Vessel, 3 Desires, 1 Called By, and 1 Summit. I like this as a one-of. I drew it all day, and it was kind of a brick at that point. It's much better to search it off of turn 2. But, I mean, it's still something to reveal off of a Swordsoul, so you can still combo with it. Cycle is nuts. Being able to combo this with Baxia, like being able to send a Mo Yi, summon Baxia, Baxia shuffle 2, Baxia target itself, target Mo Yi to summon back, comes up a lot. So you can clear boards and then still go into your Swordsoul plays even if you don't open an opener with this, just because it can Foolish any worm and then add any 10 if you control non-effect monsters. So really good there. I think everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Called By, again, also really good for Token Collector if you can get it in the grave. And then I'm playing 2 of the Trap. I'm debating them on cutting this to 1. It's really good, but I mean, honestly, the monsters by themselves win you the games the majority of the time. Usually going seconds, I'll side at least one of these out, sometimes even both. But there is a neat play if you're under Droll where you have to run at least one of these to be able to combo through that. But I think for now 2 is fine. I'll still play around the ratios and go from there.
Other than the trap, anything you would possibly change?
Just adding the blue 10. Like I said, it comes up in niche situations and is really good just because it's a level 4.
Okay.
Couple of other cards that I might change, but for now, that's where we're at. Judge tokens. For our Swordsoul monsters, we're playing. I didn't put this in order. Whoops. 2 Shisho. Shoutouts to the 1 Starlight, and then the 1 Duke, or Cheng Yang, whatever he's called in this. This guy's a monster. He's absolutely insane. He literally just can't die. Especially if you activated Desires and have him on board. Like, he's just so beefy and literally nothing can beat over him.
Yeah, I learned the hard way. It's not once per turn.
It is not once per turn. Yeah, Dragoon targeting this, well, not targeting, but on resolution, choosing this, and you just banish twice.
My Dragoon's 1400 attack.
Yep. It's not bad. For the other 8s, I'm playing 1 Dragite, 1 Crimson Blader, 1 Draco Berserker, double Baxia. Shoutouts to the 1 ulti. Yeah, that's all the 8s. So Dragite is just a generic spell and trap negates that you can go to if you open some combos. Crimson Blader is really good in the mirror. I'm not playing Shooting Riser because I'm not trying to lock myself out of being able to, you know, summon tokens or anything like that. So if I just beat over anything, they can't do anything on the clapback. Draco Berserker can also help protect you from token collector as well. If you make this instead of Chowfang, where you think that you value this over getting the Beard, when they activate token collector in hand, you just banish it, and you just keep going. Double Baxia for popping boards, and then also helping to facilitate Chowfang stuff is really good as well. I would potentially change Crimson Blader depending on how the format shapes up and if I expect more Swordsoul at my locals or not.
Sure, that's fair.
For the odd levels, 1 Yazi and 1 Chowfang. I think they're pretty self-explanatory. This is fuck Drytron, this is fuck anything, especially since it can't be targeted. Gotta love that. And then being able to summon a Swordsoul after the fact is pretty broken too. For the 10s, I'm playing 1 Ruddy Rose and 1 Baron. This clearing graveyards is really, really good, and, well, Baron's Baron. And then the 2 links, or the 3 links I'm playing, 2 Monk, and then 1 Shaman. Shaman is okay. I think it's still mandatory to play, because it's really good whenever you have stuff that, you know, let's say you get interrupted and you just have 2 Tennies on board, you can pitch a Taiya, summon back a Taiya, and still be able to keep going from there. The extra deck, this is obviously, like, relevant for whatever you want your locals to be. I'm playing the Gamma package, because it
So is this not what you decided at the regional?
No, this is.
Okay.
I played Gamma at the regional. It makes 8s, and going second is really good. It's like a super high impact hand trap.
Yeah, that's fair.
2 Drolls, because searching is hard. This is really good against the bird up deck that I expected to see a lot of. I didn't run into any of them, but still really good against them, and obviously against Drytron too.
Was there a reason you couldn't fit the side frames in the main, the Gammas?
I didn't want to main them because they're really only good going seconds for the most part. I would rather side it than main it in this format.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where like something with Chalice I know is going to be good going first or seconds. So that was the logic there. 3 Dark Rulers to help out problem boards. 3 Lightning Storm for back row. 2 Anti-Spell for, frankly, anything. Like, this card is just so good. And then probably the MVP of the side deck, Protoss. If you don't know what Protoss does, you really need to read Protoss, because this is literally the best card. It's searchable off of Emergence. Against a Drytron player, I set up Chowfang and this, so couldn't activate light effects, couldn't summon darks. They can't do anything. It was nice. But yeah, that's the deck.
Would you like to go through any quick tournament report, just like what'd you play?
Sure. At the regional, I played, it was a very weird regional. I played 2 Mech Knight players. Did pretty good against both of those. I played against a Cyberdark player, playing some of the new Cyberdark stuff out of the structure deck, which is cool. I played Jesse Cotton, who was also playing Tiny Swordsoul.
I heard that was the final round, huh?
No, we played in round 3.
Oh, okay.
He ended up winning the whole thing, so I can't feel too bad. But yeah, that was not fun. And then I also played against Live Twin, which just loses to 1 hand trap. So you just hit anything and you're good. And then tonight I played against, God, what did I play against? I played Drytron. I played 2 Eldritch variants, which Zombie World can cuck this deck a lot. So thank God for Blackout. I played against Shaddoll Invoke Dogmatica. I played against something else, but I can't remember. So.
All right, well, congratulations. You've been really taking our locals by storm. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout-outs to my team, Stofers Gaming, shout-outs to Olive Train Gang, shout-out to Southwest Florida, Cool Stuff Comics, and yeah. That's
Dragon's Lair, just because we're here.
And Dragon's Lair, yeah. All of Southwest Florida, and I guess Sergio, because he's right here and he needs, you know, something to be shouted out for.
All right. Good stuff, Matt.
Cool.